విద్యార్థుల్లో నైపుణ్య కల్పనకు రాష్ట్ర ప్రభుత్వం శ్రీకారం చుట్టింది. క్యూబిట్, వైజర్ సంస్థలతో కలిసి క్వాంటమ్ ప్రోగ్రాం నిర్వహిస్తోంది ప్రభుత్వం. క్వాంటమ్ ట్రైనింగ్ ప్రోగ్రాం కోసం 50,000 మంది విద్యార్థులు రిజిస్టర్ చేసుకున్నారు. ఈ ప్రోగ్రాంలో 51% పైగా మహిళా టెక్ విద్యార్థుల రిజిస్ట్రేషన్ చేసుకున్నారు. వేల మంది టెక్ విద్యార్థులతో సీఎం చంద్రబాబు చర్చ నిర్వహిస్తున్నారు.
And also, this program is successful because of Prudvi, founder Cubitech, Nareen, co-founder Cubitech. They are responsible. And also, చాలా సంతోషం, ఈరోజు ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్లో ఉండే యువత అంతా కూడా లైన్లో ఉన్నారు, స్టూడెంట్స్ అంతా ఉన్నారు. వండర్ఫుల్ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్. అందరికీ స్వాగతం, సుస్వాగతం, welcome for all of you. Now I wanted to give my vision. 25 years back or 30 years back, I have given my vision for IT. Today I am given for my vision for quantum computing and deep technologies. Now I wanted to give some PowerPoint presentation so that always if you talk, retention or immediate catching, all these things will be less. If you see it is a belief, it will be more effective. That is where I started globally PowerPoint presentations around 1995. Now 30 years are over. Today so many students are here. I wanted to make to realize what is future. If you see here, we are all talking Silicon Valley. Anybody will have any new ideas, will go to Silicon Valley. That is a matured mechanism for mentoring, venture capital and launching the company. That is how everybody is going to Silicon Valley for launching and also their future. Now I am talking Quantum Valley. This is where Silicon Valley to Quantum Valley. Now anybody wanted to launch any knowledge companies or any technologies, they have to come to Amaravati. It is going to happen. That is how we are going to build in future. If you go historical things next. If you see historical things, India's civilization, knowledge as our DNA. Not now, from the beginning. India is among the world's oldest living civilizations with 5,000 years more of continuous intellectual tradition. For millennia, India led global thinking, establishing a strong foundation of knowledge. If you see some of the examples, 2500 BC, urban planning and engineering. 900 BC, holistic health and yoga. 600 BC, pioneering medicine, Ayurveda. 600 BC, Talaksala University. 138 BC, Silk Route. 427 AD, Nalanda University. That universities, even today we are talking, then now Stanford, Harvard, everything has come. This is a different story, but this is the strength of India. Knowledge is in our DNA. That is what is happening today. Next. If you see how knowledge and disruption, a dual narrative. I wanted to make it here, 500 AD, advanced astronomy, Aryabhatta. 500 AD, invention of zero and decimal system. 500 AD, metallurgical mastery. 600 AD, the game of chess. 1200 AD, cellulose and beyond, Bhaskara 2. If this is the some examples, Aryabhatta, and also iron pillar. This is a Chandragupta to advanced astronomy under the game of chess. Just I want to place before you some past historical awareness. Next. If you see, this is very important. The economic decline in the British era, this is what I want to present here. This is 2000 years of economic history of one chart globally. If you see all the countries starting with United States and China and India, Japan, every country, if you see beginning up to 1000 years, 40% of global GDP from India. If you see at that time, India and China, they are the biggest economies in the world. Then if you can go through continuously British invasion and then American independence, if you see here, before independence, America was very low wealth creator. Then from then onwards, late 1700, if you see here today, biggest economy in the world. This is where we had a problem. India's independence 1947. Because of that we started, but our policies, that is mixed economy or socialistic economy, all these things become a big problem of growth. China has grown beyond, we have stalled there. China got independence 1970, economic reforms they started 1978. We started 13 years later, that is 1991, economic reforms. If you see now, it is moving very fast. India's share of global GDP is approximately 4% in 2025. This is 4 trillion US economy, 4%. Now we have to think all these things. Fourth largest economy, around 9% I think. It is fourth largest economy. We have to calculate that. Next. If you see two revolutions, India is forced to miss. Agriculture revolution, to start with we have missed. Then Swaminathan has come, green revolution. That is where now we are able to produce food for ourselves. We are capable of export and also globally we can feed. If you see second one, industrial revolution. This is also missed. Generally in history, first agriculture revolution, then industrial revolution, then service sector revolution. India is having a unique future. We missed agriculture revolution, but we picked up. Then industrial revolution we missed. Bypassing industrial revolution, we have gone to service sector revolution. That is because of technology, we are able to do that. Next. If we see here post-independence reality, missed opportunities, annual GDP growth 3 to 4%. Wherever I go, people used to see me, Indians, you cannot perform. There was a stigma. Everybody is thinking India is not capable of performing. So many problems we have inherited. Then if you see insignificant private sector growth because of license Raj. Everything small initiative you want to take, you have to take permission from Government of India. You know, bureaucracy. Even initiative has been killed. Over a period of time, doctors, engineers migrated from India to America. They are able to prove their worth. That was the situation. Small share of in global trade, only 2%. Productivity very low, and also innovation is, I can say in India is nothing, but Indians all over the world, they are able to contribute. That is how things happen. Next. If you see the turning point, economic reforms 1991. That is 91-2025. If you see here, I wanted to make it 91-2025. liberalization, globalization, knowledge economy, make in India, startup India, skill India, digital India, GST, all reforms have come. And also, once 2 to 3% or 4% maximum, now 6%, there is a possibility of growing 10 plus. That is how it is going to happen. I have seen in this time, I became first time Chief Minister in 1995. At that time, Bill Gates innovated internet. That has become globe as a global village, world as a global village. That was the beginning. Then I adopted information technology. I wanted to implement it, and then there was a problem of telecommunication sector, BSNL, VSNL monopoly. That is public sector. VSNL international calls, BSNL domestic calls. You are all aware bandwidth is very crucial for information technology, otherwise it cannot have breakthrough. Then that is where Vajpayee period, we are able to implement deregulation of telecommunication sector. That was unlocked knowledge economy. Now sky is the limit. That is how it has happened. Now if you see here, all these things I started around 2000 iTech City, 99-98. I started iTech City. I wanted to give